Oh, hey.
I hope so.
Here we are.
Oh, yeah, we're recording now.
We did the clap.
Live.
Okay, everyone got the clap?
Yes.
I didn't clap.
I've had the clap for years.
All right. All right, so welcome. We have Dan Askins here now.
Hello.
I'm excited about this episode. A good friend and a good hang. So
A good what?
hang.
Hang.
Good hang.
Okay.
He said hung.
Yeah,
that's what I heard. He's good.
I'm not gonna
mean,
argue with that.
Yeah, he's wearing the
Just wonder how he
basketball
did.
shorts on purpose today.
Yeah.
Yeah.
That's right.
He's been barred from 3 strip clubs. All right. We're getting off brand right now.
All right. Have you seen the show before?
Yes.
So you know how we start?
Yes. What's
You prepared?
I already forgot this. The something I'm struggling with on the
Yeah, you will
not
struggle with it.
segments.
The segment.
The
Oh.
intro.
No. You will struggle with it.
Oh yeah.
Yeah,
But luckily we
make up
always
an intro
do.
on the spot, and we try to do it in unison together.
All right.
So,
So
what are we doing?
Yeah,
we
I didn't
talked
see
about
this
this
part.
on the previous episode about we said the wrong episode. And then we said the wrong episode again.
Do you want to we say episode, just mouth something and you can overdub the number after?
Yeah.
That's not a bad idea.
Yeah. It's
Yeah.
always right then.
That's like preventative
2 minutes
measures.
later.
Yeah, because
I
this
like
way,
it.
if it edits in a different order or something like that, you can just
Okay.
fill that in.
Yeah.
All right. So you kick it off.
All right. Welcome to the Papa Do Preach, the Dad Podcast episode. Make
Like-
sure to like, follow, and subscribe on YouTube and anywhere you get your podcast from.
Yes, we're with Dan Askins today,
That's right.
father of 2 successful daughters.
Yes, I guess we were successful making them, and they're
You were successful. They,
Multi-successful.
continuing to succeed. I guess yes.
There you
they're
go.
adults now, though.
They
right?
are adults, so I
Yeah.
succeeded in getting them out of the house.
Which
Yeah.
one did you mess up worse?
Ooh, man. I mess them up equally in different ways.
So I was telling him before we started filming, we normally kick off with This Week in Dadding. Mm-hmm. What is that like in an empty nest house?
Oh, man, it's awesome. It really is. So the first thing is
Rub
you
it in.
married your wife, right? You didn't
Yeah.
marry kids.
Right.
And it's easy to forget that.
Yes.
And a lot of people get divorced when the kids moved out because their whole reason for being together is to take care of the kids. And they lost touch with each
Yeah.
other. So I love my wife, and I'm so happy the kids are gone because it's just us. That's
Yeah.
awesome.
Yeah. F them. Oh,
Yeah,
sorry.
exactly.
Sorry.
But I
thought that was the moral.
On the other side, I miss my girls. I want to see them all the time. One lives
Yeah.
in Nashville, the other lives in Charlotte. But they call us, like when they're going to work, usually. So there's an hour lag.
I call my mom every day on the way to work.
Yeah, it's
literally.
awesome. And I don't care who I'm in front of, who I'm talking to. If one of them calls, I'm hanging up.
Yeah.
Or, hey, excuse me, I got to go take care of this. And I'll talk to them. And,
Middle of CPR.
yeah. He'll make it. Somebody breathe for this guy over here. But it's so cool. I love connecting with them as adults now, too.
Yeah.
And it's also not cool because they check me on stuff all the time now. Because
How old are they?
when you're kids, y'all's kids' age, you're God to them, right? You can do no wrong. You're like superhero. I was King Triton when I was a dad with my 5-year-old, my 4-year-old, you know?
All right, because my daughter's 3. I haven't become that yet.
Yeah, give it time. It's awesome.
Right now,
I feel like they
it's-
don't look at me like that.
Yeah,
How old are
I'm
your
in the
kids?
you ain't gonna do shit phase.
Yes.
They used to meet me at the door, and I come home from work, and they go, "Daddy's home, Daddy's home."
I get a lot of
Awesome.
that too. Yeah, I do get a lot of
so
that.
awesome, you know.
So my daughter's a better dancer, but I do get a lot of that.
Yeah.
Yes.
So, but then they like go through that teenage phase where they don't want to be there, and you don't want them to be there, and
Yeah.
and
Teenagers are the worst.
but now it's just cool to be with them all the time.
Well,
Yeah.
how old are they now?
20, let's see, it's 2025, right?
Yes,
So they're
I think.
26 and 24 on either side of the year.
26 and 24.
Yeah.
One of your daughters is married?
Married for a couple years now, living in Nashville. And she married a guy from Hartsville. I live in Hartsville. She was at Clemson, first year. I said, your first year in college, don't date anybody and definitely don't date anybody from Hartsville. Get to meet some other people. So she starts dating Lane from Hartsville.
All right.
So I should have said, don't date a billionaire.
Yeah, I mean, they're going to do the exact opposite
exactly.
of what they're told to do.
Lane's a good guy, though.
Lane
Guest.
Okay.
My son-in-law.
Okay. I was curious if it was the same. It's not.
No.
Well, what happened this week in dating with you?
I started going to the gym. I'm gonna bring that up. I actually started taking care of myself, which has now rubbed off on my stepson. So he wants to go to the gym and stuff now, which is kind of cool. Yeah. I would say I'm taking credit for it, but I think it was more my wife finally just pushing me and pushing both of us to take care of ourselves.
Yeah.
We're getting older and starting to get to that point where we're just like...
Do you grunt when you stand up?
No.
That's where I am.
I crack and creak, though.
Yeah. I make noises when I stand up, sit down.
That means that grunt groan, that's coming. I'm not there yet. I do groan a little bit when I take a knee and then try to stand up. That's the one. But
I stretch a lot to just be comfortable throughout the day.
Yeah.
Like I wake up in the morning and I do about a 20-minute stretch routine just to get
started.
Yeah, I mean, if I go a couple of days without it, my neck will start bothering me.
Yeah.
I'll start feeling it in my back. If I stretch every day, I feel great.
I use one of those yoga rollers. You ever use one of those?
No.
Oh, they're amazing, especially ones with little knobs on them.
Yeah.
Oh man, it'll change your world.
I had heel spurs in both my feet. I guess they never really go away, but it was a big issue maybe 9 years ago where I was having trouble crossing my leg. I couldn't jog at all. And I went to a gentle yoga class. Me and a bunch of 60-something-year-old women.
Yeah.
That was it. Just me and old women. I love the attention.
Yeah. Oh gosh, it'd be awesome, right?
But
I was afraid I'm going to fart in a yoga class because the way you're bending
especially
over.
in the downward facing dog, that is just prime.
There was nobody not farting in 60-year-old yoga class.
That's right. Everybody's You're weird for not farting.
It was fine. Yeah. But the instructor went through the same thing.
Did you break wind?
We're so proud of you.
Jesus, Bethany. But yeah, the instructor went through the same thing with heel spurs, and she's like, look, I promise you, just keep doing these stretches. You don't even have to keep coming to class.
Right.
Keep doing these stretches. It's going to take months, and it'll get better. And
I did.
I went from not being able to jog across the street to I ran 2 half marathons since then.
That's awesome, man.
So I still just stretch.
So you've run a marathon, really?
Yeah, I did it a couple months apart. First half,
right?
That first half was 2 months before the second half.
Yeah.
So
I got to the point where JoJo will go into our room and fall asleep in our room when I'm out here editing and stuff, and it's now to the point where
that's because it's 3 a.m. when you're editing.
No, that's only for our damn podcast.
Damn.
That's not anything else, and that was the computer's fault.
Oh yeah.
Which is my grumpy old man this week.
Okay, we'll get. Yeah, I got mine written down.
But
no,
so JoJo is growing now, and she's getting old enough that I realize that she's at the point that when I try to pick her up to put her back in bed, that I struggle. And I was like, I got to go to the gym.
Yeah.
Because I don't want her to know that I'm struggling.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Because you always have to be in shape as a dad.
You always got to seem
pressure,
like invincible.
You got to be a superhero.
I mean, yeah, you got to be prepared to die for your family.
Yeah.
Well,
kill for your family.
Exactly.
Well, I mean, you got Harper who can jump on my back, and I'm, it's nothing. And then Katie's pretty little, and she'll jump on, and then JoJo go, my turn, and I'm like,
bring it.
Hold on, let me do 3 push-ups.
Yeah.
I mean, she's just growing. She's not big.
I mean,
she's tall.
At 3 years old, she's almost 40 pounds already.
Yeah,
and it's like a flopping fish when you're carrying her.
Yeah, that's the worst.
Yes.
That's the worst.
Oh my God.
The baby carriers are the worst. There's supposed to be something to help you, but it ends up wrecking your world.
You have to put your arm through.
Yeah. There's no good way. You got long enough arms, you could probably get around there.
Yeah, but it's not comfortable.
Nothing.
And I hate that that's the suggestion. It's well, why don't you just make it have a strap?
Yeah. There you go.
Baby carrier?
Yeah, like a car carrier.
Shoulder strap. No, like the car seats that come out, and you can switch it from the seat, the car to the stroller to just walking around in the grocery store with them or something.
Yeah, I don't think we ever.
Yeah, no, I have a baby carrier for my 8-year-old.
For your 8-year-old.
Yeah,
my arms are f***ed up.
Yeah, you don't need to work out if you're doing that.
I know. What about you?
Amelia poopied in the potty 2 out of her last 4 poops.
Woo! Good job, Amelia.
Good job.
From the phone conversation I was having with my wife on the way here, we might be down to 2 of her last 5
2
poops.
out of 5, okay.
We might not. I don't know. But it was definitely a why don't you? I just
Where were the other 3?
Poopy in the potty.
Yeah.
Where were the other 3? In the closet? Oh, okay.
One was in the closet.
Oh, we're to the underwear stage and all the time.
And she'll like
sleep in underwear?
I talked about it on the podcast that just aired today, but we're doing the no underwear to make her poop in the potty, just like walking around like Winnie the Pooh all day.
Right.
And she wouldn't poop. My wife stepped away. She got underwear out of the drawer, put it on, and shit in it.
That's awesome, man.
So good.
Wow.
And then I caught her in the closet once. I'm like, "Are you pooping?" And I open the closet door. She goes, "No." Grabs a book and goes, "I'm reading." I know I've told both these stories in the last 2 episodes, but they're hilarious.
Yeah, awesome, no, that one was worth
Yeah. So,
visiting.
But yeah, that's going on. I don't think. I mean, we did the anatomy scan for Michael today.
Really?
Yeah.
What's an anatomy scan?
It's like the 3D.
It's when you find out if they're going to be trans or not.
Okay. Okay.
Dude, huge dick.
Yeah.
Huge.
You sure wasn't his leg?
Huge.
It was his leg, the 3rd leg.
Yeah. They're going to call him tripod when he's in school?
Yep. I'm trying to find.
Must be from your wife's side.
It must be.
Yeah. It runs on both sides. Wife's got a huge dick too. She doesn't watch the podcast. You know, I put that out. Not only is she not watching it because I said this will be a good test to see if you watch it, but I made a short of that.
About the birthday cake?
Yep,
Yes.
you commented.
Yeah.
And she liked it, and I still haven't heard anything.
Yeah.
So the 40-something second
You
short.
made it easy for her.
She's just doing the likes.
Yep.
That's good that she's supportive no matter what.
That's right.
This
Even
is
if you
gonna
just
be a
said she
short.
has a huge dick.
Yeah.
This is gonna be.
Yeah.
This is gonna be a short.
I'm saying, hey, I really would appreciate if you watched mine.
So, no, she won't.
Luckily, we got it out of the way
There we
nice
go.
and
There's
early.
Michael.
Oh, man.
Yeah, that top picture of him looks like there's a horn growing out of his head, right?
Yeah.
Yeah.
At least it looks like he's got angel wings, too. You see that?
Dude, I was about to say the same thing from over here.
Satan's got
Well, it's
wings.
sort of like a gargoyle, you know?
Yeah, it's a gargoyle.
And that looks like more like a person there. That's pretty cool. The side, the profile.
Yeah.
You see?
That's awesome, man. We didn't have that kind of stuff when we had kids.
You want to ask him how he gets a build like that, Jake?
What's up? Who, your son?
Yes, my undeveloped son.
Yeah, he looks like he might be in better shape than me. What is that coming out of his head?
It's a horn.
Oh, you guys are giving birth to a ram.
Yes.
He should be in better shape, really, genetically, because your wife was a Olympian or a,
Close to. She was ranked number 3 in Europe when Coastal University recruited her on a full scholarship.
so
In 2010.
what'd she do?
superior genetics.
Track and field.
Track and field.
Yeah.
Dude, speaking of the half marathons, and me and my wife have hung out with Dan's wife and him, and they are a great couple. But I think we talked about this then, how her college half marathon, she would have been waiting for me at the finish line for 45 minutes.
That's awesome.
I mean, I was like 38 and 39 when I did mine, but
Right.
still
Yeah.
45 minutes.
45 minutes.
45 minutes quicker than my
I think
time.
I might be able to jog like 2 to 3 minutes out of that half marathon.
Yeah,
The rest
be
I'm
done.
walking.
I ran, I paced 9 minutes and 20 seconds a mile.
Yeah.
That's pretty good.
You know what she paced in college?
6:50.
6 minutes a mile.
6 minutes.
Yeah.
Oh, that's fast.
Yeah.
I did
Yep.
7:45 to 8 was my pace.
What is that?
Yeah.
That's
6.5, 7 miles an hour pace of
yes,
jogging.
Yes.
Yeah.
That's
Dear
straight up.
God.
running.
For
That's running.
13 miles.
She got long legs.
No, I mean, she's average height.
The best in the world.
She was
they're
poor.
doing sub 5 minute miles.
What does that have to do with her legs?
She was motivated. She was poor.
Yeah.
Like a
Bro,
level of
blessed
poor
and
that we
disgusting.
don't understand.
Yeah.
Right.
And, that she got to America
Hungary,
and created a life.
Romania.
Romanian.
Romanian.
Yeah. First 7 years of her life was a communist country. Then there was a
Wow.
war. And then...
We have no concept of that, do we?
Yeah.
We really don't.
Yeah.
Well, there was that civil that time.
That was 300
Yeah.
years ago.
Yeah.
Oh, you meant us
Neither
specifically.
one of
specifically,
my
yeah.
families was even in the country.
Right.
They were like, "You guys done with that? Okay, we'll come."
Yeah. Is it safe to come in now?
Right.
We didn't know anything about that. We were on the northern side anyways. So
Yeah.
Oh yeah, you
we
were.
had nothing to worry about.
Dan,
We were there.
how's your shady family?
My family has quite a history.
Yeah.
Quite a story. My family tree merges twice.
It was a different time.
Almost like a telephone pole.
Oh,
Yeah. Yeah.
you're shockingly proportional.
Yeah, I know. I got lucky. That's why I married Susan. She's from Florida. My gene pool was too shallow, so I had to move out of state.
Kiddie pool.
Yeah.
Oh, that just got bad. Okay. So let's cut that part out. Right.
Whoops.
All right. So, 2 daughters. One of them married. The other one's dating Tony Soprano.
Yeah. Yeah. So we think. We speculate.
You think.
We call him Mafia Rob.
All right.
And there's
That's a
there's
good sign that he's not in the mob if he lets you call him that.
That's
well,
right.
Yeah, well, he didn't know we were calling him that for a while.
He's gonna.
So
he's not gonna know now. We have 79
Catherine met him when she was a freshman. He was a 5th-year senior in college. Big age gap. That's like a long time.
He
in
was a
college.
5th year senior?
Yes, and they met at Halloween downtown. And so they were kind of talking for her entire college career, and they just started dating a few months ago.
And then after she
seriously.
graduated, she tutored him through his 8th year.
Right. He's his NIL man. So he's from New Jersey. This is why we call him Mafia Rob. He's from New Jersey, right?
Okay, that's a stereotype, and I resent
but
it.
there's some
Why?
reason for the stereotype, right? And his dad is in some kind of shady auto parts business, So
A chop shop?
Yeah.
I didn't say that. Did you say that?
Whoa,
did say that.
Whoa.
He
Hold
owns,
up.
he owns horses, race horses, and sailboats.
This is checking a lot of boxes.
Okay. He lives on a canal, right, in New Jersey. As you come out of the canal, you see the Statue of Liberty, right? So he's right there. And everybody on his street is family. His family. Okay. The kicker.
So
The
he
kicker,
owns a street.
he's missing a finger.
Which one?
So he doesn't even have to try to shock her.
I've not even asked. I'm not sure I want to know,
Have you? So you haven't met the parents yet?
Have not met the parents yet. They've met Catherine. So the first time Catherine went up there to visit, the first thing she said to his dad, is, "My parents think you're in the mafia." Like, what?
Well, you guys are still here, so maybe
either they
maybe
really like
there's
us, or they're waiting for the
common-
right time, or I don't know. I could be a
Somebody's gonna
shelter.
walk
I
in
could
and
be
break all 3 cameras.
exactly. I could be a tax shelter for him or something, Yeah.
that sounds fun.
Yeah. Yeah.
All right. So now, have you met him yet?
Finally, we got to meet him. We were supposed to meet over Christmas. He was going to come down to Florida, where we were with Susan's mom. Didn't work out. And he came here a couple of months ago on the weekend of I play rugby, and we had our rugby awards banquet. And part of rugby is they have kangaroo court, and anybody can level charges at anybody else, and the fines are usually have to do with drinking. So I had 14 fines against me, so I had to take.
So you met him when you were blackout drunk.
Well, no, I gave him some of my drinks.
Okay.
So I passed him off, which was nice. I was able to give him a few to keep me from dying. So
But now you owe him or something.
right.
like
I'm in
that.
his debt now. Oh, I didn't even think about that. Jeez. And then we went to Vintage, was a bar down in Hartsville, another night, and I walked in and everybody knew me because Hartsville's a small town.
Right.
I was born and raised there. Everybody knows me for better or for worse. And I was saying hello. He said, "What are you, the mayor?" And I was like,
Not yet.
"Well, I'm running for mayor, but not yet." So he ended up, he has a good sense of humor. He's a good kid.
Was this like my cousin Vinny?
Kind of like, yeah. He's got a good sense of humor. He's got a job, works for his dad.
Of course he does.
Right? He's in the family
In the
business.
mafia.
Right?
Yeah. Is it a no-show job?
Well, he's a national champion sailboater, so he's got plenty of time.
What
Right?
does that mean?
I mean, how steep
He
is
sails
it?
boats.
Oh,
That's not his
National
job, but
champion.
that's like a hobby.
So wait, are there like?
oh, I thought you meant like he sells, but like, what's his job? What's the family business?
The auto parts thing.
That's it.
Yeah.
He steals cars. The sailboat. So the national champion sailboat.
Yeah. Four-man boats.
Are there like regional competitions and you go to nationals?
I don't know.
And
how do you get paid for that?
I don't know that it is a pay. You probably get a
Well, that's what I
trophy.
mean. You say he's got time.
Like, what is
his
it?
job, he makes enough time, makes enough money to have
It's a
time
no-show.
to.
Yeah.
Right.
Yeah. He's union.
He's union. He's a union guy. He's union.
Yeah. So, that's the most suspect of them all, because I think of like sailboats or young adults who are good at sailboating and senators' sons, politicians,
Thank you. Yes.
Maryland,
People who have a lot of time and money.
and the auto parts guy from Jersey.
Exactly.
Yeah.
Yes.
He might have
fits
connections.
right in, right?
Leave the bug alone.
I can't, dude. It won't stop going right here.
He's bugging
Just
me.
ignore it.
Trying.
Yeah.
It'll be all right.
Yeah. Stoicism.
So should I care?
I mean,
The mafia is not like it used to be, right? I mean,
it's true.
They're nicer now.
There's a lot more rats now.
Rats?
So, yeah.
Like so people ratting on somebody.
Yeah.
Yes.
So,
Okay.
No, like
Informants.
Ratatouille. It's a lot more.
Yeah, no, miniature chefs who are really the man behind the curtain.
Yeah. Yeah.
That's what I
Right.
meant.
Okay. Yeah.
Right? Of course.
I'm not a Yankee. I don't know this mafia stuff. Man, we don't do that down here.
All right. What's his name? Is it Todd Wilkinson?
Not Todd Wilkinson.
All right. So he's not in the witness protection plan yet.
Yeah. Yes. That's right. His dad's actually, I think, Finnish. So he might be in the Russian mafia.
Oh, well,
That's kind of scary.
that, yeah.
I'd rather
Does he
have that
own
time.
tracksuits?
Yeah, that's what I need to ask.
Yeah, ask him
Does he
how
only
many
wear
tracksuits
tracksuits and
he
lots of
has.
jewelry?
Go in his luggage.
Let me see your
If
tats.
it's wife beaters and tracksuits.
Yeah, definitely.
Russian mob.
Yeah.
So there's a higher risk of a steam room murder.
Yes.
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 Yeah,
Yes.
for sure.
Broken
You might
fingers.
have fist fight buck
Yes.
naked.
Some bathhouse
Steam room.
incidents.
We had a July 4th party at our house. It had like 100 people. It was huge, and everybody had to dress up like a character from some kind of racing or a movie about cars or something like that. Because I'm turning 55. We'll be married 35 years. So highway traffic speed limit party is what we call it. And his parents were going to come down and surprise us. They're going to fly in a private jet and come in with the chains and everything to the event.
Did they?
That would have been awesome if they'd have done that.
What racing movie has
Chains.
stereotype Italians in it?
Formula One racing,
No, but
anything
Ferrari,
Formula One.
Ferrari,
Oh, okay.
Yeah, Ford versus Ferrari.
Yeah.
My head was like Smokey and the Bandit,
Yes.
Talladega Nights.
Yep.
No, not.
I was a speed racer. There was a lot of Talladega Nights people. We had a group.
Hell
picture
yeah,
of
there was
all
a lot of
that.
Talladega Nights
that was
people.
awesome.
We should do some shorts and just like spoof all those commercials he did, and we should do some stuff for the podcast.
Yeah.
If you don't
Wonder
shoot
Bread.
Big Red, then fuck you.
You know?
My smoking hot wife.
Yeah.
So good.
All right, so that is your younger daughter.
Yes.
All right, now your older daughter's married.
Yes.
Other than this Jersey mobster, are there any other boyfriends that you've hated?
Hey, he didn't say he hated Mafia
Hey,
Rob.
yeah.
Trying to get him in trouble.
Hate. I'm not saying hate.
I'm trying to get him in trouble.
I disapproved of some. And I
Mafia
looking back,
Rob,
I
wasn't
was justified in that. I didn't have good feelings about Mafia Rob until I met him, and now I feel better about him
Because he can protect. He offered protection.
he offered protection. I mean, that's
Right.
There's
loyalty,
value.
right? Yeah.
There was a construction guy I used to work for on Long Island called Frankie the Gangster. That's a true story. He's the reason why I've recently switched from boxer briefs to briefs.
I've been in briefs since high school.
Gravity's coming for every one of us.
Yeah.
All right, so I was in my early 20s.
Wait
This
a
guy
minute,
was
briefs. I've
his
been
late
in
60s.
boxers since high school.
Yeah. Well, I saw this guy's balls when I was like 22 years old, and he was like 60
Hanging
something
out.
years old. See, he had us.
It was like he sat in gum.
I've never seen Gum do this. He had us come to his house to work on a couple things. And when we got there, he was still in his pajamas, having like his little Danish in his kitchen and drinking coffee. And he got crumbs on the floor. So while he's talking to us, he goes and he he gets just like the little dustpan and hand broom, and he gets down on his knees and he's like sweeping up the crumbs.
Short were his shorts.
No, he had
They were long
pajama pants on, but he had a hole in the crotch.
Oh, yeah, of course.
One of his testicles fell out,
Blunk.
and I didn't know what I was looking at first.
That's a
I was, and I had two
You
other
can't get
guys
your eyes
with me.
off of
Neither one of them noticed. I'm just like, first I was just like, what?
you know it's bad when you just have like one stray nut.
No,
That's right.
one, and it was like I'm not exaggerating. It was almost on the floor. Like his knees were on the floor, and the nut was almost on the floor, and I'm just like,
Good for that
and when
guy.
it registered, no, these were sagging. This is age.
So he gets to wash his balls when he takes a dump too at the same time. It's like
Put one over
dual
each shoulder.
productive. Yeah.
I imagine the cold water is counterproductive to that.
Yeah.
The cold toilet water.
Oh yeah, or the
Yeah.
shit-filled water that I'm
nasty.
just trying to
Yeah.
refer to.
Yeah.
Let's just leave this part out.
Yeah.
Yeah, you can cut out that.
Edit.
Yeah, but
Sorry.
literally, so I just feel like you remember when I made that joke when it was hot in here when the air conditioner broke, and we were talking about how sweaty it was in here, and I
Yeah.
said my scrotum is in my ass crack right
Yes.
now, and I'm like I am adjusting myself more these days,
Yeah.
and I
clean it up. Is that
I made
because
a
you're
switch.
kid?
I got support now.
It's a good switch.
That's also this week in dadding. I'm now in briefs.
I switched a long time ago. I don't feel like it was like sagging, but I felt like it was going to get there. And even just like running, like doing activities with kids and all that stuff.
If you
Gotta
can
keep
relate,
them things
running-
sucked
I'm
up in
running-
there.
I'm running
tell us about your
marathons.
balls in the comments.
I'm running
please.
You're running marathons and boxers?
In boxers, yeah.
Jesus, them things are going to fall off.
Think about it. It creates strength. You're toning them up.
Toning what up?
You got this muscle holding that up in
And
there.
tell that to the guy whose nutsack
He
was on
didn't
the
ever do
floor.
anything.
I
He
mean,
was lazy. He was
much.
eating Danishes and drinking coffee. He never
he
ran.
was out of shape.
It's true. Obviously, he wasn't sewing.
He got his. He was.
He had a hole. He had a hole in his PJs.
There you go.
Yeah,
Good point.
he had a hole in his crotch. But that was Frankie the Gangster,
Frankie the Gangster.
and he got his nickname.
Frankie Balls.
He really thought he was a mobster, and we don't know if he was or wasn't. Every other person that I knew in his age group called him a wannabe mobster. But the rumor is that he took the fall for somebody and did time, and when he came out, he got his construction business. That's
okay.
the rumor.
Gotcha.
He is definitely dead now.
Okay.
He was old as shit and unhealthy back then. And that was
This is the guy you worked for?
yeah. He was an asshole. I hated working for him.
Okay.
So, but I worked for him for a little bit. There was I ended up working for somebody else who I liked a lot. So, but yeah, Frankie the Gangster.
Frankie the Gangster.
Sorry, your future son-in-law reminded me of his balls.
Okay, there you go.
Mafia Rob.
Mafia Rob. Rob One Nut. We can call him that now.
Does he
Rob.
does he have an accent or anything? Like is he like
not
sus?
heavy Jersey. No, he's
Because he's from Hartsville, right?
What
No,
part-
he's from
or-
New Jersey.
No, that was the
He's from
husband. That's his son-in-law.
First one's from Hartsville.
Yeah.
Son-in-law. The boyfriend is from New Jersey.
My memory's so bad. You just told us that, and
Yeah.
I already
Yeah.
forgot.
It's a long time ago.
What part of Jersey is he from? Do you know? Because like a lot of Jersey is just like backwoods sticks.
No.
bullshit.
This is on the water. I mean, this is
north.
Oceanport.
Huh?
Oceanport.
I don't know.
It's a port
Jersey
on the
Shore.
ocean. I don't know about all that.
Is he very tan?
No, he's redhead and fair skin.
There's no such thing as fair skin. You're pale if you're redhead.
Okay, well, pale.
It's unfair what they do to their skin.
Like me.
Yeah.
It is unfair.
Yeah.
No. All right. Your daughters both went to college.
Clemson.
Clemson. You're very proud of that.
Everybody in my family went to Clemson. My nephew's there right now. He's number 17 or 18 in our family.
Dear
Good
God.
Clemson.
That's awesome.
My dad said you can go to any school you want, but I'm paying for Clemson. Easy.
You can show up.
You can
pay for it yourself.
That's right.
Prices are ridiculous these
That's
days.
right.
I like it.
I applied. I sent my SAT scores to Clemson and the Beirut, Lebanon School of Nursing because it was free to send your.
Beirut, like the country?
Yeah, Beirut, Lebanon. Yeah, it's a city, but yeah, Lebanon.
Is that the city that had the huge firework
Yeah,
explosion?
yeah. It was not a good place back in the 80s either, but it was free to send your results to 2 different places.
Oh, you were just curious?
Yeah.
Yeah.
They did not reply either. I didn't get in. So
Huh.
went to Clemson.
Yeah. Because of a clerical error.
Probably.
Yeah.
Yeah, you could fog a mirror and get into Clemson when I was there, but now it's hard. It's really hard.
I don't know. I didn't even know what Clemson was until I moved down here.
Yeah.
So
I thought it was Clemson before I moved here.
Yeah. You're definitely not from here if you say that.
No, I don't say that now.
You got to put
I know there's
P
a
in
P.
there.
I know there's a P now.
Yeah.
Oh yeah.
Clemson.
Clemson.
It's an invisible P, right?
Yep.
It is.
It's
It's like
audible,
that
but not
G
visible.
in Nat.
Yeah.
It's
No, that's a silent
That's
G.
a silent G.
Oh,
but
okay.
not
This is an
visible. It's
invisible
visible.
P.
Yes.
okay. I
But
got
audible.
Yeah.
That makes sense. It's like the opposite of the G.
Exactly. Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah.
Yes.
So what did your girls go to school for?
Elizabeth did language and international trade, so Spanish and
You
marketing,
didn't
basically.
Teach her to speak yourself.
No, no,
Smart move.
not Spanish.
No. Language, international trade.
Yep. And Catherine did architecture.
Are they both using their degrees?
Catherine definitely is working for an architect right now, and Elizabeth uses it some. I was hoping she'd go to work for like Coca-Cola or Chick-fil-A or somebody like that that does branding, marketing to a Spanish-speaking audience. She would crush that. She's working for a builder. She has a great job. It's just
That's important too.
Yeah.
And she loves it. She's doing a good job. I mean, it's just not necessarily in her major. I don't do anything my major taught me either. So
Yeah. I was just curious where they went with that.
I think eventually she's going to do something. She just doesn't know it yet.
Okay.
She'll fall into it somehow.
Yeah.
you know?
All right.
She's more entrepreneurial too, so she'll do something. Probably own her own business.
All right.
Be my guess.
Yeah. I can tell you're very proud.
I'm proud of
when
both
you
of them.
say-
There's just
No, but
it's just
the
like
thought
a
of that.
little different
Yeah, I see that look.
different thing, you know.
Yeah.
Not everybody has that, and it's okay.
Yeah. So there's a question that I've been wanting to. I want to start asking every dad of daughters.
Okay. It's the
You know-
best too, by the way. It's way better.
Yeah.
It's awesome.
Well, I'm gonna have a son, so I'll let them know which one I look better.
Yeah. It's the
But I do love my daughter.
Yeah.
And I worry about this. So we were talking on one episode about, now that I have a son coming, I just think of that responsibility of raising a boy who respects women. And I don't think one of these problems are bigger than the other, but there's definitely a problem with women who grow up to not respect themselves.
Oh yeah.
Was
Women-
that
girls-
conscious to you when you were raising your daughters?
Oh, yeah.
And what do you think you did
Yeah.
right about that?
Girls get their value from their dads, I think.
Okay.
The way you
So
treat
despite
them.
you, how did they turn out to respect you?
Right. Just dumb luck, right? I mean, you could be a positive example or negative example, right? No, I think they really, if you treat your daughter with dignity and respect, and you show them, and it probably works this way with sons too, but you give them value, impute value with the way you treat them, and then they come to expect that. That's the norm for them at that point. And then when somebody else treats them like that, they're attracted to that, right?
Yeah.
And if somebody doesn't treat them that way, then they're repelled
Okay.
by it, right? And so,
In theory.
yeah, should be, right?
Can you
'Cause-
think of any examples like when you're growing up where you felt like you did that right, or maybe where you did something wrong and you came back and said, I shouldn't have said this, or I shouldn't have done this?
Yeah, I got a lot of those.
Yeah, I mean, it's something that dads can learn from. You know?
Catherine is, she's the younger. She'll go to the mat with you. You know, she will slay you to the core.
Is your younger daughter, Catherine?
Yeah, and she'll tell you like it is, but only after a while. Like you're supposed to know this already, right? You're like,
Yeah.
I'm reading your mind. I can't read your mind. I can't even read my own mind. But then when it comes out,
That's a good
woo, man, it's tough. But then comes opportunity, right, to get it right. And you have to demonstrate humility. You have to show grace. You have to ask forgiveness. You have to make it right, rebuild trust. And so every time you screw up is really just an opportunity to get it right.
Right.
You know? And that's, if you stop at the screw up, then you've got a problem. But if you keep working through, then it gets even
I
stronger.
mean, that's the thing that you have to implore on your kids is that you learn from your mistakes. And
Yeah.
we make mistakes
Yeah.
as adults
Yeah.
all the time, and we have to learn from them. Otherwise, we're just going to repeat the mistakes and we're going to mess our kids up.
That's the thing they have to unlearn is you're not a superhero.
Right.
Right? They think you're a superhero, and you have to gently tell them or teach them through your mistakes and admission of your mistakes that hey, I'm not. I screwed up. Sorry.
I can tell my kids wholeheartedly. The only thing that I am actually a superhero in is Mario Kart. And
Which
the
system?
all of them.
Name it. Right.
I kick your ass in 64.
Okay.
But you're not. He's not your dad, though.
No, but I mean, that is how kids look at us. Like we're just invincible. And
Yeah,
it's just
they're in
the
awe of your
reality.
abilities,
Is just,
right?
We're just not.
Yeah,
I mean,
we're
we all got
bumbling
flaws.
along, man. We have no
Yeah.
clue what we're doing, especially with kids. Your first kid, how do you know what you're doing? You know.
Yeah.
Second, third, they're different. The second one is going. Nothing works on your second that worked on your first.
Correct.
Really?
Nothing.
Well, nothing's worked on my first.
Yeah. So everything will work. Right? Yeah.
So everything should be
Yeah.
fine with Michael.
She's got this very like, nah, you won't do it attitude. I mean, she's 3. So right now she's finding out where the lines are.
Independence. Yeah.
Yeah.
Well, what's nice
They
is
crave
that
boundaries, but they hate them.
what's nice is you get to somewhat use Amelia will be old enough. You get to somewhat use her as an example for Michael to grow
Yes.
up watching as well.
She has to figure everything out on her own because she doesn't have an example.
Michael
But
gets to watch it.
Michael
and
gets
he's
to
like,
see.
"Ooh."
Yeah. So you think it would be good or bad for my daughter to be like, Michael, don't be like this.
Bad.
Right. You see what she just did? Don't do that.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Don't.
Yeah.
So, on that note about like messing up and being able to come back with humility and rebuild trust with that, I think that in itself is just an opportunity to show them how to deal with it as well.
Yeah, absolutely. You
Like-
pattern the behavior, right? I mean,
Yeah.
you pattern everything for children. You pattern walking, taking a dump, loving, whatever.
a dump?
Yeah, they watched you.
So graceful.
Yeah.
I guess I'll find out when Michael's there.
Yeah.
Right now, yeah. So
You
Right
gotta
now
teach them
it's-
how to pee.
Right now it's just poopy, but eventually it's going to be taking a dump.
no, it's a massive shit. She's got some vicious ones. So I have texted my wife, "What are you feeding this child?"
Yeah. So you have to pattern love and grace and relationship and all that extra stuff too. And they see it with how you treat your wife too. That's a really big one.
That one I'm very conscious of.
Yeah.
I'm very lucky.
Even
that my
now.
wife,
Yeah.
she's easy to love.
Yeah. Right.
So we have a very good relationship.
Going back to the pattern of showing them, about what age did you start to notice that your daughters were like more appreciative of the fact that you were putting all the effort in with the patterns versus, because it's frustrating. I mean, with like younger kids, you're trying to do that repetitive and they're just looking at you like, what the hell is wrong with you? Like, why are you so mad at me?
I
And
think-
it doesn't feel like love to them because it's tough love and they don't understand that.
When do kids become contemplative? Like late elementary, middle school, and they start comparing.
Yeah.
And
Like
the
almost
parents do it too.
self-conscious, like
Self-conscious,
comparing
yeah,
themselves to others. Yeah.
And they'll go to a friend's house and they see how they're acting there, and
Yeah.
and then they compare it to how they're treated here, and they see how kids
I'm
are acting
listening
in class.
Yeah.
That I think that's probably when they start seeing, and some of it is, why can't I have a car? Jenny has a car, So they compare it in the bad way too. And,
Yeah.
if you want a car, again, ask Jenny's parents for it. I'm not getting one. That kind of thing.
I would say something about my friends, and my stepdad, it would be like, half your friends will be dead or in jail before you're 30.
Right? Was he
Like,
right?
He was right.
Yeah.
He was absolutely right. Yeah.
So I think it's a double-edged sword. So they compare themselves constantly, and so do we. I mean, come on,
I want them, like, I want my kids to be able to compare themselves, but not covet.
Yes.
I suppose I want them to compare themselves
Right.
and like recognize that they have a good life, because I know that I've taken them to some friends' house and sometimes, and it's
Look at this shithole.
Yeah.
it's not that, but it's just my kids have a lot, and I feel like they take it for granted.
Well, see, our kids
I had a
were
problem with that too. Yeah.
they were around people that were stupid rich.
Yeah.
We lived in Pinehurst, North Carolina, which is a nice area.
You got
And,
company?
Come in, Girl Scouts. Daddy. You can't leave a dad out.
So you were saying that you raise your kids around sultans and czars?
Yeah.
Yes.
Just
That's what
just
I
as
heard.
it happens, and you can't keep up.
Yeah.
And I didn't want to keep up.
Yeah.
So we focused more on experience than on things.
Yes.
So we travel a lot. We always have traveled. I think we flew to Europe. I married a rich woman. So you marry for money and fall in love later, right? So, So the girls were in diapers flying to Sweden, you know. So they've been traveling their entire lives. They've been to more countries than most people have been to states, which is nuts, you know.
Yeah.
But they have these experiences now that are incredible, that they can, like Catherine was seeing examples of buildings in architecture classes that, pictures of them, and she said, I've been there. I've been at that building. I've seen that, you know.
Yeah.
And Elizabeth knows Spanish because we lived in Spain. You know, she
you told me and Emery that's the
right.
Yeah.
So I mean, now and they said, why do we do all this? And I said, I don't really know, but we didn't know what you were going to do for the rest of your life. So all we did is throw a bunch of tools in your toolbox, and one day you're going to figure out which tools you want to work with. You know, you'll know how to use them, and you'll make something awesome with it with your life. But that's not our job, right? Our job is just to put the tools in the box. You know,
that's a great analogy.
Yeah, I'm on the same page as you with experiences over things.
Yeah.
Now, like, we don't spend ridiculous money on Amelia, but there's just so much little crap, so many little toys.
Yeah.
And they play with the box 5 minutes after you get the toy.
It gets lost in the noise.
You know, why? And there's so much pressure. Their friends have it, or they see it on TV, or you know.
That's a hard thing to teach, though.
It's a hard thing to break.
Yeah.
Like,
you don't love me because you don't give me this thing, and
yeah.
I love you because I'm not giving you that thing.
Yeah.
I get really I'm not going to say aggravated, but I get like burnout on hearing that can I get this? Like, I don't feel like me and my wife are ever able to just reward our kids.
Yeah.
Cuz they always ask for it.
Right.
Like I want them to appreciate the things that they just get just for being themselves and not asking for it, but they ask for things like constantly.
Yeah.
We let them earn things too. That was a good thing.
Yeah.
You know, and it's kind of funny money somewhat. You know, you give them money for grades, or you give them, you know, odd jobs or whatever. They could babysit or sell lemonade or whatever. And Elizabeth and Catherine, when they were little, they set up a lemonade stand on our road, and they dressed in hula skirts, and Elizabeth put coconuts on Catherine. I was like, okay, sex sales. She learned that quick. And people would come up and lemonade was $1 or something, you know. And one lady gave them $5, and Elizabeth said, "Do you want change?" And she said, "No, you can keep it." So they've
just
been
the fact that she asked, probably.
Yeah, you don't ask, you don't get the
I'm
yes.
surprised that lady didn't
exactly.
reach in her purse and give her more money.
Exactly.
And you think the other one's going to be the entrepreneur, or you think Elizabeth's going to?
Oh, both of them have
Yeah, because that's definitely.
But Elizabeth is, I think,
instinct.
is closer to the being that than Catherine is.
Yeah,
Catherine's still figuring
instinct.
her things out.
Yeah.
But,
You can't get the yes without the yes.
yeah, exactly. Yeah.
So,
yeah, she's bold.
So yeah, my dad used to give me the same speech every time. What? Is it your birthday?
Yeah. Yeah.
Is it Christmas?
Yeah.
So why am I buying you something?
Yeah.
Yeah, there was only
How
one.
about the roof over your head?
Yeah.
You got clothes on your back.
Yeah.
So, and I've talked about this with my wife too. I brought it up in episodes before. Like, we are going to have a list of things that this is because you have food in the house and you're on the team that runs this house. So these are your chores. When those chores are done,
I like that. You're on the team.
Yeah, these are your allowance chores. So my parents,
Yeah, things you have to do regardless, and then things you do and get money for.
yeah, this is because we feed you and house you,
Right.
And it takes
You
a
got
lot
to pay
to
the
do
rent.
that. Yep.
Yeah.
So, and there's other things that need to be done, and this is what you can do to contribute. So my parents were kind of like that. They didn't have like the team aspect to it. I don't know where I heard that. It wasn't my own idea. I think it was some podcast somewhere.
There are no original ideas.
Yeah.
Just go ahead and say it was your idea.
So, but yeah, I thought of it originally. I actually came up with the word team.
Yeah. Yeah, I'm sure you did.
I
Look it up.
did.
You can
Yeah.
Google it.
I am the I in team. So,
There's no I in team. There is an I in win, though.
but so yeah, we've talked about that a lot. But my parents did have the whole: you have your chores, and then you have your things you can earn allowance for.
Right.
And there was only one thing ever I threw enough of a fit to get, and that was Mortal Kombat for Sega Genesis when it came out. And I've heard other parents talk about this. Like, there's always something for the kids at one point when they're growing up. Where
that big thing.
that big thing that like their friends have it. It might be like Pokemon cards. It might be something dumb.
Yep.
but it's so important to them.
My first shotgun.
Your first shotgun. Now, were you pointing at your parents when they paid for it?
No, that was a big surprise for Christmas. That was a big deal. Because usually I only got blue jeans and oranges and bananas. I mean, we didn't get much.
How old were you when you got your first shotgun?
12, probably.
Did you go flying
God, the
when you
South
shot
is
it?
a wild place,
That's right,
dude.
man. I had a BB gun before that, so I had some training.
Yeah.
Sure.
Yeah.
How many kills did you have before you got to the shotgun?
Like squirrels.
I never,
Not Mafia Rob
All
numbers.
confirmed.
I never fired at an animal unless I
That
was
didn't
hunting and
deserve
ready to kill them and eat them.
Yeah.
I'm kind of proud of that.
Yeah. I can't say the same. I killed like 30 squirrels at my parents' house with a
I have no
with a
problem with
pellet
people killing
gun.
squirrels, but I just have,
Yeah.
Yeah.
We had like a cool bond.
Okay, I back up. I did shoot a squirrel when I was hunting a couple years ago with
You ate it.
with my bow at 25 yards, which is no
That's
small thing.
impressive.
Bragging rights.
Yeah,
Holy crap.
bragging rights. He was eating the corn
Worth his
for the
life.
deer, and I was pissed about it. He was making a lot of noise, and I tagged him, and the sucker walked off with my arrow. I hit him like right in the hips,
Pulled
And
it out of his hip and
He
stabbed you
crawled
with
off, and I couldn't find him. I don't know where he is, but he's telling his grandkids.
Plotting his revenge right
Tell
now.
us again how you got that big arrow in your hips, granddaddy.
He's
was
watching.
There I was.
He
It
was
was
a
a
bad-
balmy day, and there was
Minding
corn
my own
everywhere.
business.
Yeah.
He's sitting outside your house sharpening that arrow on a rock.
Yeah. No, I killed like 30 squirrels in my parents' house because they were chewing up like railings and stuff.
Yeah, they're a pest. They need to be.
And we had like a
There's a good
neighborhood.
reason for doing that. You're taking care of the house.
Dude, we had like a neighbor.
I'm just really into taxidermy.
We had an owl.
Yeah.
Yeah. We had an owl that like continuously came back because I killed these
Oh,
squirrels.
really? You trained it to come in?
Dude, you could go stand underneath the tree and he would be like 6 feet above you.
Wow.
And he would just look down at you. His name was Hootie.
Yeah.
I swear to God.
Yeah.
This
His name was
Hootie.
Hootie.
Did he introduce himself as Hootie?
Yeah.
No, we named
Okay.
him. But he would sit there.
Yeah,
and I would
friends, the blowfish.
Yeah.
I would murder these squirrels and I would just yeet them out into the downed empty pond area
Right.
because
You're
at that
too old
time,
to eat things.
no, I yeeted it, just sidearmed it, and yeah, we had like a bond. I would just throw
That's pretty
this
cool, man.
freaking owl squirrels.
Yeah.
Anyways, what were we talking about?
Yeah, we're really bad like
Significant gifts at Christmas is kind of what.
Yes.
that. Yeah, earning things, which, wow.
Earning
how
things,
We
yeah.
got to
How we get
I'm
to squirrels and
killing
owls?
squirrels. He got a shotgun and we murdered things,
Yeah.
and then we fed an owl.
Oh no, it made sense.
course.
It was correlated.
I was
We were just
really-
making the circle back.
Yeah, earn your presents, shotgun for Christmas, murder things, feed an owl.
It's
a straight line.
they're all
how
they're
it
all
was.
together.
I was like 6 or 7, and we were at the Rose's department store. My mom and my aunt and me, and I wanted one of those lawnmowers that you could, plastic lawnmowers,
With the poppy.
Yeah.
Uh-huh.
And I wanted 2. Don't ask
Got 2
why.
hands.
I mean, yeah,
Gets the work done twice as quick.
right. And my mama wouldn't get me 2 lawnmowers, and I got pissed, and I had a temper tantrum in the Rose's department store, kicking and screaming, and my mother walked away from me. I did get the 1 lawnmower, so I got to say I negotiated well because I did get one, and my aunt was there, and she was so happy to see me having a temper tantrum because her son was terrible, and it made her feel better, right? So fast
See, your
forward
kid's
to
not perfect.
Fast forward to college graduation, like 15 years later,
The second lawnmower.
I got the second lawnmower from my aunt.
Get out of
That
here.
was awesome. She remembered that all that time. And
That is a good
I got
gift.
the lawnmower.
That's
That was
cool.
pretty cool.
Sounds like a cool aunt.
Yo, she was the best.
I got a cool
I
aunt
loved
too.
her.
Yeah. So Aunt Jeannie probably will watch this. I'm talking about you.
Yeah, we love you, Aunt Jeannie.
But yeah, that is pretty awesome.
I'm big on experiences as well.
Yeah.
Like
That's what
For
lasts.
teaching.
Yeah.
Yeah,
It really is.
I feel like
Kill
we've
squirrels
been.
with the kids.
Yeah.
I'm going to.
Why not?
I feel like I grew up. I think we talked about a little bit. Like I went camping and things like that with my family a
Yeah.
lot, and boating and
Yeah.
tubing and
Right.
all kinds of stuff. I mean, I got scars. I got hospital trips, and
stories.
things like that that are hilarious now.
Yeah.
They sucked at the time, but
Right.
they're great now.
Can you tell me about the boat? Does it even matter? Right? You were on a boat.
Oh, I remember it.
You remember the boat, but what you remember is doing something on the boat, right?
Correct.
Yeah.
But I do remember it was a dark blue and white deck boat,
There you go.
22 feet.
That's
So
impressive.
I do remember that.
Yeah. That's pretty cool.
That was one of like 3 or 4 boats we had.
Yeah.
So you lived well.
Y'all are a lake family.
Oh no, because they always say boat owners like the best day of your life is when you buy it.
Yeah, when you sell it.
And it's also the worst day because you have to pay for it and you don't get to use it all the time.
Right.
So
Yeah, and it's work.
The boat's free. You pay a lot for the motor, right?
But my parents always grew up with experiences are more important than stuff, and my kids have been very stuff is more important than experiences. So
that'll change though.
This year we kind of put our foot down and we went and did like we normally do the same thing like every summer. We did something different this year. For Christmas this year we're toning it back as far as the stuff goes. Good. And we're going to Pigeon Forge.
Oh, cool.
Yeah,
that'd be awesome.
So doing something more.
And they can't, I mean, kids don't have the capacity to understand those kind of concepts. You know, all they see is they got something and I didn't get something, so there's an inequity. But when they look back, they'll really appreciate it. They have to wait until they're in their 20s.
Yep.
A long time.
I can think of one thing when I was growing up, and that was when I graduated high school, that actually had sentimental value, and then actually I still remembered. Everything else that I got before that was just like, why was I asking so much for this stuff?
Right.
It was my first my dad gave me his Taylor guitar, Taylor acoustic guitar.
Mine was a guitar as well.
His
what I was
guitar.
thinking about.
It was his guitar.
So that really meant a lot to you too. Cause
I also coveted it at the time. So like when he got it,
you ever learn how to play it?
No.
What?
He's an excellent guitarist.
I remember at my graduation when I got that, I was like elated.
Oh yeah.
So, but because we got to do all the experience and stuff, and it wasn't so much the stuff.
Right.
I mean, I remember getting a Nintendo 64 and stuff like that, but it wasn't so much the stuff.
I was already moved out when 64 came out.
I was too.
6.
We had Atari.
Yeah.
I was 6. But having those experiences with Christmases and cruises and things like that we went on, which was, well, not cruises, one cruise. It was awesome. I got drunk when I was like 14 in Mexico.
Yeah.
Score.
Yes, you did.
We're going to bring that up when your dad's on the show.
Yeah. Oh, dude, he's proud of it.
Yeah. He was the one buying you drinks.
Yeah, he was hammered.
It was Mexico.
Yeah.
We get a knock again?
Yeah, it's probably Harper. It's okay. She's a
You got a
knocker.
2-year-old just walking around freely in the backyard?
Yeah.
It's fenced in.
They got to learn
It is fenced
sometime,
in.
man.
Yeah.
Right?
Yep. It's
Who's
Harper.
there?
Joe.
Joe.
Banana.
Yeah. She named Joe after a Korean foreign exchange student.
Yeah.
Joe.
It's not Uncle Joe. It's Joe.
Joe.
Joe's to the rescue.
Yeah. No, I was just gonna try and finish that thought really quick.
I apologize. That's hard.
It's okay. I wanna implore that and like apply that to my kids because that's how I grew up.
Mm-hmm. That was a good example that you learned.
Yes. And I feel like the stuff has more sentimental value when you actually have like one thing in your hand. Like I think it took me like 6. My dad had that guitar for like 6 or 7 years.
And you weren't ready for it.
And I was just starting like playing. I think it was 6 years. I think I was like 14 or something like that. I don't remember. So I graduated when I was 22 according to my math, which is not true.
Yeah. So 4 or 5 years.
4 or 5
It was a while.
years. But it was a while. It was enough for me. I mean, I was playing like a cheap guitar.
You earned the right to get that guitar too. That's part of what made it so special. Is you played your way into that guitar, and your dad recognized that, and you knew that he recognized it.
Yeah,
that's cool.
So it meant a lot to me.
Yeah,
the guitar is the only gift I remember getting that I really wanted to.
Yeah,
for Christmas. I remember getting when we wanted a Nintendo. This is before Genesis existed, but we wanted a Nintendo so bad. Everybody had it. And we got an Atari 1600. I remember
that's the worst because it's close, it's adjacent, but it's not the same. You know,
we were so excited, and we were like, "What is this?" We enjoyed it, but nobody I knew played it, and I couldn't play any of the games at my friends' houses. Right? I didn't have theirs.
Yeah. How did y'all get started in this podcast?
Interesting, you would ask that.
Yeah,
for the first time.
For the first time.
For the first time.
Yes. I just called him up and said, "Do you want to do a dad podcast?" I knew he had like a litter in this house, and so I had mentioned to you.
Why did you want to do a podcast? What have you been thinking about that for a long time? Or
I love to hear myself speak.
Okay, I believe that.
Honestly, that's the only reason. Yeah. Love listening to my own music. Yes. Love hearing my podcast. I don't care about anybody else.
Right.
The idea that this has a direct line into potentially having sponsorship, excuse me, and becoming something that could bring us money is real. That could happen.
Sure.
People like to sell things to kids.
Right.
The worst case scenario is we do this for a decade or longer, and long after I'm gone, our children can look at videos of us talking about them every single week.
Yeah.
That's awesome.
Like-
yeah. And they say, what dorks?
52 of them a year.
Yeah.
Yeah, he said, what about me?
Yeah.
I've called Amelia a little shit a couple times. Right?
Yeah.
You
But
got
I mean-
brand her, man.
But the plan is, down the road, when we're talking, hey, look how much they've grown, we could go back.
Yeah.
That's my
This is your library of
It's my most exciting thing is there's just
Yeah.
an archive
really cool.
of all the things, all these funny stories that we might forget someday, or
Yeah.
they might forget and not realize or not believe us. That's one. Man, growing up, my parents told us some stories, and I'm like, no way.
Yeah.
And they're like, yes.
This really happened.
Now there's like proof because this is like current recounts of
Right.
it.
There's things I know for a fact that weren't true that my parents tell me. But anyway.
Yeah, it's kind of like folklore.
And there's no video evidence.
Yeah.
So,
Yeah, you can't
Now
prove it.
there is.
but yeah, right.
He or she who pooped in the ocean.
Oh, that's true. I still got to narrow that down. I've narrowed it down to 3 of his kids so far.
Oh,
One of them's in diapers.
so
He won't say who it is. So it definitely wasn't the one in diapers because the
you can
sentence.
tell me.
No.
Oh,
I can't.
it's a weird name for a kid.
It is a
Yeah.
weird name.
Let's be a good name for a kid.
Right? No. Hey, no. Yes, no.
No.
Yes, no.
So, but yeah, we have 72 followers on YouTube, and that's 72
Hey,
more
double
than I need.
digits, man.
It's more than I need.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I want to do this for as long as we can do it.
I want to be a voice for people that think that they're alone in certain things.
Oh gosh, yeah.
Because I
That's
feel
awesome.
like there's a lot of things that I ask every guest we have on here intently some of the same questions because I want to know how different people
Mm-hmm. Yeah.
do things, and it's nice for me if I'm ever to go on YouTube or anything like that and look up and hear that somebody has the same problem as me, whether that be with my fucking computer, whether
Yeah.
that be with my kids, whether
Right.
that be with anything. There's not a lot of this out there.
It's
that's
funny because there's more ways to connect with people now than ever before. But
Yeah.
people feel more isolated than ever before.
Yeah.
I don't really get that.
I think that I like having the comedy of this and being able to laugh at these things because the reality is some of this stuff is really stressful
Yeah.
and it's a lot
In
on
the
us
moment,
as dads. And being able to just talk about it and laugh about it also helps me like let some things go. Not
It's
saying
not
like,
a big deal, right?
Yeah, like there's
Eventually,
certain
they
things
will
that-
stop crapping their pants. You know,
Right.
It does. Who cares if
Maybe.
it's
Allegedly.
this week or a year from now or
Allegedly.
So it'll happen
Yeah.
after 34.
Exactly.
Got it.
Yeah,
Yeah.
exactly.
Because
Yeah.
like there was one this week.
still
At my age,
that-
I'm going back to pooping my
Every
pants.
once in a
Slipped.
while, it happens.
Yeah.
Yeah.
That's right.
like once, 2 times a month tops.
yeah.
I want to learn from other dads too.
Yes.
Of
Yeah.
course, you should, right?
Yeah.
How do you get better at a craft unless you're watching other people do it and then trying it
Yeah.
yourself?
I mean, there's things you've said on here that like that analogy is one of the most perfect things that I've ever heard.
Yeah.
I'm
give
glad
them
I
the
thought
tools.
of it. Yeah,
Yeah.
it's totally my idea.
It's good.
This
it's a
word
good
team
analogy.
that I've invented.
Yes,
Exactly.
that too, man. That's crazy.
So, but you know, through doing this, when I realized I was having a son, I brought up that question, which made me think of the next question. And now every dad I have on the show that has daughters, I want to ask them, like, how are you conscious of trying to raise a woman who grows up to respect herself? And, you know, because social media exists.
Oh,
There's
man. Yeah.
So
That-
many who don't, and
that
they
was
have lots of followers.
That was a big struggle for us. I remember Catherine was comparing herself to a model in a magazine or something. It was weird. It just happened. We happened to find this video of a woman kind of laid out in a pose for advertising something.
Yeah, I
And it
happen to
showed-
find those too.
Yeah.
Yeah.
And it was a before and after. And the before,
I know what
she's
you're talking about,
she's an
yeah.
attractive woman, you know. And then they did the after all the digital edits.
Now she looks like a lizard. Oh, I know what you're
Yeah,
saying.
yeah, yeah.
Sorry.
And she, you know, they changed her hips and increased her
Yeah.
boobs and
Dude, lighting alone.
just doing little things. And I
Yeah,
said,
if we didn't have these lights on, we would look like fucking trolls.
right.
Not me.
But we were able to show her, like, you're comparing yourself to this altered image, which is impossible. Even the woman in the picture doesn't look like that.
Right.
And so, it's such a lie, everything out there. And girls, I mean, guys, I guess, do it too. But, we look in the mirror and we look at each other in the gym and stuff. But with girls, it's terrible.
I think the
image consciousness, and you have to be 25 years old. You have to look 25 your entire life as a woman. If you're younger, you're going to try to look that older, and if you're older, you're trying to look younger.
I've said this before too, and it's not even just the image thing; it's the lifestyle.
Mm-hmm.
It's
everybody has
the
to be
lifestyle
happy.
one kills me, man, because
I'm so happy. I'm having a perfect life.
It's so unrealistic that the only time you ever see people online, they're not being. I feel like we're pretty real. Mm-hmm. You don't see real things. You see when they're happy. That's right. And then the next thing you know, there's a Netflix documentary about how they were abusing their kids, and it's just like.
Yeah, I mean, there's also the people that just post when they're unhappy online too, which I don't want my kids seeing.
Which is not realistic either.
I'm not saying that I want to hear constantly when you're unhappy, and like I understand the point of sharing it, but I'm just saying it also creates. It's not even us.
It's like the poor me attention.
Yes,
right, yes.
Which.
It's the poor me, or it's the look at me attention, which is the look how much money I've got.
Right,
look how
perfect my life is.
I got a bouncy house in my
and look
inside my living room.
Your house, like your life is.
How do we raise our kids to seek the right attention, or not even seek attention, to seek validation from themselves?
You got to model it.
Yeah, that's on us.
You got to model it
because they ain't gonna get it from.
You have the biggest microphone.
Yeah,
you always.
I insisted on that before we started this.
That's right. You're compensating. So, literally, I mean, social media has a huge influence. I mean, right? But they still, and their friends do too. But the parents and the nuclear family is the greatest influence on kids. So it's up to you, right?
Yeah.
So how do you feel about yourself? You got to get your mess squared away, right? And how are you doing with your wife? You got to get that relationship squared away.
More like two husbands.
No, you said
that's pole to pole.
You said she had.
Not that there's anything wrong with it.
That's right. Right. Be pole to pole or hole to hole, just not pole to hole.
All right, I'm caught up. I got you. So.
What a visual.
As I was saying, I want something my kids can look back on, Dan.
Right.
Now they'll have to be over 18.
Yeah, that's right. Not safe for work.
I did put this not suitable for kids, so it's okay.
But one thing that I feel confident about is my daughter's going to see how a man should treat the woman he loves.
Yes.
So that awesome. I feel very confident about.
And the cool thing is you get to write the story, right? I mean, everything from before they were born, they don't know anything about it. They only know from this point forward. Right. You get to tell them everything about the past. You want to tell them.
You've been a complete bag of dicks prior to that.
Right.
You get a fresh
You get a restart, man. It's
like
pretty
chewing
awesome.
gum? Daddy invented it.
Yeah. My girls, I told them when they go up to the grocery store, they had to go ta-da to make the doors open. and to make a plane take off, they had to flap their wings. And sometimes they'd be naughty and they would flap their wings on the way down. And they'd get in trouble, because the plane won't land if you don't stop. They have trust issues with me now. But
our kids assumed that we just have infinite
awesome.
money, so we started playing into it and told them that the whole reason we can afford that is because my wife owns Sam's Club.
We just take whatever we want out of there. Then we need to leave this toy for somebody else.
It's like, well, we got all this money. We own Sam's Club.
Awesome.
So.
Well, those type of jokes. I was working with a girl in a restaurant. Her father had just passed away. Mm-hmm. And
speaking of jokes,
I was recently started doing that thing where you wet your hands and you sneeze behind someone and you go like that with the water.
Oh yeah.
And I did it to someone and it was hilarious, and in a very good way she got emotional because her dad used to do that to her.
Oh wow, that's
and
cool.
And she loved it.
It reminded her.
That memory is one of her favorites.
Wow.
So
my dad's sneezing on me.
Yeah.
I was going to ask if that's what the memory was. Yeah. It wasn't a heavy memory. It was PTSD.
Right. Yeah. Again, Dad.
I saw her reaction. Okay. She was very happy. And I want my daughter to have those things with me.
Yeah.
You know?
She's going to remember when somebody loses their mother.
I saw.
Who is that? I don't know who that is.
Yeah, when I'm dead.
Yeah.
All right. So I want this to stop now. So I had seen this this reel recently with Bob Odenkirk on a podcast, and they asked him, "Who are you jealous of?" And he said, "Anyone with little kids in the house."
Wow.
He's
that.
like, yeah,
That's true, man. I've
Yeah.
got serious granddaddy vibes. And I told both my girls, I'm 54, and I said, I know y'all weren't ready.
Yeah.
But hurry up.
No, don't hurry up. I don't care if you ever have kids. I want y'all to be happy,
Yeah.
but I'm going to get some grandkids. And so
You're going to spoil them?
my buddy has a 4-year-old, and we went to Disney World. You know, I took her to Disney World.
So,
man.
yes.
So-
Yes.
Hold
Hell
on.
yes. It was awesome.
You replace their birth control with Pez.
Yeah, that's right. Yeah, that's right. No, they're not ready, man, and no pressure, right? They got their own mess to work out, and when they get that worked out, then go have 20 of them. That'd be fine. But until then, I'm just borrowing other kids, and I love it. It's awesome.
Yeah.
I love kids. I agree with him.
He was saying that he never wondered what his place was in the world when he had them in the house. He's like, I knew my job was to pick up everything from here to the door,
Yeah,
get them out, have a laugh with them.
yeah.
You know?
Going to I took them to school every morning, and they would never get out on time, and I'd be so exasperated and just yelling and fighting. And it's like, all right, tomorrow, if you get up on time, we're going to Chick-fil-A. They were standing by the door at 6:30 in the morning, ready to go.
It was Sunday, wasn't it?
No, yeah, that's right. Yeah, so that became our routine. Every Tuesday, we'd go to Chick-fil-A, or some restaurant, And I still, when they're in town, we go to breakfast together. Both my girls. If I'm with them somewhere, it's a cool thing to do.
I was, another buzzkill story. My uncle Emilio, he's fine. He had a heart attack right before Father's Day. I'm very close with him. I hopped on a plane and I wanted to see him because I hadn't seen him in years.
Sure.
So for Father's Day, I was in Oregon, and I have a very good friend Jenny out there, and she wanted me to go with them for their Father's Day because their tradition is every year on Father's Day they get pho for Father's Day, the Vietnamese soup.
Oh, okay.
It was really good.
Oh, I could see that in Washington.
Yeah, they had their brunch for Father's Day. They had pho. That's the dad I want to be.
Right.
Yeah.
Making a dad joke out of it.
Yeah, making all the same
That's
jokes
awesome.
with the waitress, and I sat down there. He's like, first thing he said to me is, "I hope it's not uncomfortable for you, but I'm kind of racist."
Wow, that's a good start. If you confess it, you can say anything you want, right?
Yeah, I mean, he was a very funny guy. I liked him a lot. Me and Jenny have been friends for 20 years. It's his personality is in her, and
Right.
I want my daughter to be silly.
That's cool.
Racist.
Yep. Yeah, that's right.
Slightly.
Just a little bit,
Only
Yeah.
appropriately.
and only in Vietnamese restaurants.
Right. That's right.
So.
All right. I think this is a good segue to, you want to roll on to Grumpy Old Dads?
Grumpy old men.
Grumpy Old Men.
All right, we've done this 10 other times,
Dude,
Jake.
I'm sorry.
Come on, man.
I'm
Right.
being a grumpy old man because
You're making me grumpy.
it's 5:52 and I know that my wife's going to come out here in 8 minutes.
Oh,
All right, yeah, we got 8
let's
minutes.
go.
We got
So-
8 minutes to bitch.
Yeah.
Yeah, so
All right. So, do you want us to go first, or do you have one you can think
I
of?
got a good one.
Okay,
Yep.
you
So
first.
start us off.
we
You're
were
the
on
guest.
a cruise 2 weeks ago in Dominican was our first stop. We're on these little buggies, dune buggies, having fun doing
proper buggies,
Yeah,
not
proper-
carts, not
yeah,
shopping carts.
proper buggies, right?
What is a
And-
dune buggy? Like a giant sandworm?
Yeah, I guess. Yeah, I don't know.
No.
A dune buggy, So we're
good
going
one.
across this busy road. They had flagged off the road, stopped traffic, and a car went around the flaggers and nailed us, and almost killed my wife. Broke her leg. She had surgery Friday, and I got
What?
messed up. Oh yeah, yeah, man.
Didn't she just get her back straight in the last couple of
Yeah,
years, too?
talking about I'm grumpy. I'm not happy about this. So now I don't know what to do. Like, I mean, she's up, she's on ice, she's elevated. She had good surgery.
Should watch that Hitchcock movie with her.
Which one?
The one where
Psycho?
no, the guy's staring out his window with a broken leg, and he thinks his neighbor's a murderer.
Oh no, I
This
know
is
that one.
mine. It was the guy from It's a Wonderful Life. That actor,
Jack,
Jimmy
Jimmy, yeah, Stewart.
Stewart. Yeah,
Yeah, Jimmy
he's the
Stewart.
actor. In it.
That's funny.
I'm not the oldest one here. You should know that.
I didn't watch those kind of movies.
Okay.
Yeah,
Sorry.
Sheltered Life.
Yeah.
So I'm grumpy about that. We're making it. We're gonna be okay, but that sucked. That was.
I mean, I feel like no matter
third
what
day
age
of
you
a
are, that's
7-day
going to piss
cruise.
you off.
Yes.
Yeah.
So,
Yeah. By the end of it, there's gonna be a really big. We live on a lake. There's gonna be a really big boat on the lake that's gonna have Norwegian cruise lines on it. That's what I'm gonna own when we're all done.
oh,
Yeah. That's how pissed I am.
yeah.
Yeah.
I looked right past it. I mean, I would just the thought, like, I was like, shit, man, she just was talking about, like not just, but
Yeah.
recently, like, able to go on, you
Yeah.
posted about being able to go on that long walk with her.
Right. Yeah.
Yeah.
And now she's back down again, right?
Man, that sucks.
Yeah. Sucks for her. I really hate it for her.
Yeah.
I wish it had been me. Hit, I'd rather be hit than her,
Yeah.
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 Well, why did you jump out of the way?
Why did you push her?
I got it.
It's like that Office episode.
She yelled out. She saw him first, and she yelled, and I was able to turn just enough to where.
You're like, thank you.
Yeah, yeah. Otherwise, she'd been T-boned. She'd been gone.
God.
Yeah, it was close.
What
Yeah.
about you, Tom?
My grumpy old man. It
Yes.
is shocking. Siri related again.
Siri related.
Siri. No,
related.
him and Siri are like
Hey Siri,
frenemies.
you suck.
No, Siri's. She's.
Hey Siri, tell a joke.
All right, so I actually pulled over and wrote this down. It drove me so nuts, and I was at this point I was laughing so hard. I forgot why I asked the original question. I think it had to do with what my nephew was getting paid, and I was wondering what I was getting paid around that time and like what it would be worth. So I said, I'm driving, and I go, "Hey Siri, what is $1 in 1993?" No, I'm not asking you right now.
Shut up, Siri.
Perfect. Stop. All right. I'm
Hey
telling you,
Siri,
she's a passive
what's $1
aggressive
worth?
bitch. So
You don't like me now.
I said, what is $1 worth in 1993? What is it worth today? And she said, would you like me to use ChatGPT to answer that? Which she's been asking me that all the time.
Why do I
and
care?
I don't know why.
Just
I don't
answer
know
the
how
question.
that got set up.
Yeah.
So, but every time she asked me, so I said, yes, every time, please don't ask me that again. Guess what she said?
Would you like me to ask
Would
that?
you like me to ask ChatGPT? Would you like me to use ChatGPT to answer that? And I just was like, yes. And the response was, got it. I won't ask clarifying questions unless absolutely necessary. That was from ChatGPT.
There was no cut there. That was all organic.
It wasn't that funny.
So
That was a good punchline, Tom.
I know,
That
right?
was great.
And the way that story wrapped up,
Yeah.
yeah. So I just gave up at that point, and I still don't know.
You still don't know the answer.
I have no idea what $1 in 1993 is worth today. But I know that Siri is not going to be clarifying any questions with me in the future.
Right?
Annie, she's just going to say, I don't know.
You just broke up with her.
I swear to God, I dated my first long-term girlfriend was this person.
Yeah.
Just
Oh.
passive aggressive
Yeah.
bullshit
Right.
that left me pulling my hair out of my head.
Maybe she became a computer programmer and created Siri.
No,
No way, huh?
not a chance.
Not a chance.
It's more likely she still has a flip phone. Go on.
She still has a flip
All right.
phone.
My grumpy old man this week is prior to getting here.
Car lines.
Car lines.
Oh.
Jesus,
yeah.
man.
They're terrible.
Dude, just.
How can
just,
you not figure that out? You know?
It's not that I can't figure it out.
No,
Don't
the
kids
schools.
walk to school anymore?
Oh,
no,
yeah.
no, they don't want to walk to school anymore.
Why?
Yeah.
No.
No. Well,
All the
first of
schools
all,
in
we live
Marshall are
like.
outside of town.
But what is the
9
percentage
miles.
of child abductions? Like, is it worth the car lines?
That's a good question.
I just.
Depends on the kid.
Hey,
my-
Siri?
my- She's ready. My biggest
I'm not
thing.
asking that question. I'm gonna have the cops at my door.
She's still waiting on your response.
Yeah, now you'll listen.
Hey Siri, stop listening.
She did.
You have to have a
No,
dad voice.
it's just, dude. Like, all right. So at Bryce's school, like there are 3 different lines for the 3 different grades, and the lines are so like
they're terrible.
dude, they're so
Every
long.
school's like that.
And so I sat there at the first line at the stoplight, thinking that I got to be in this one because I got to turn right. But it's like
Oh,
everybody
no.
that's using
Oh,
the
no.
far right lane
Yeah.
is going around to get to the 6th grade line, but he's in the 7th grade line, which is in the middle. So I'm sitting there waiting and waiting
You're
and
like your
waiting.
left back. Get
And
out.
then I like piece it together like,
You're in the wrong
all
place.
these people are sitting here for the 8th grade line.
Yeah.
So I go around and I go up and there's like nobody.
Nobody there.
So I'm like, God damn it, dude. So I sat there, and then they get out of school at 3:30, and I didn't get him in the car until like 3:50, and I was like 20 cars back.
Oh, wow.
I'm like, what the hell
That's
took
crazy.
so long,
Yeah.
dude?
So if they only gave lines to Chick-fil-A or Disney World, you'd be happy, right?
Dude,
why
Chick-fil-A
can't they
needs to
figure that out?
share their formula
Yes.
with like every line that's
Yes.
ever existed.
Either Disney World has long lines, but they keep you happy the whole time.
No, they
Chick-fil-A
don't.
just has short lines.
I've never been more consistently miserable than when I
Oh, really?
at Disney as an adult.
Yeah.
You don't like listening to the same thing over and over again? Yo
yeah.
ho ho!
Yeah.
It's a bottle of rum for me.
Being financially raped
Yeah,
in a corner.
That too.
Yeah, that's like cornered and.
I love it. I love it.
Yeah.
I'm in for it.
We might have to edit that word out twice.
Yeah, that's okay.
Yeah,
But there's no other word
Taking
to use.
advantage of.
Yeah,
yeah.
Abused.
I mean, they corner you and they grape you
they grape you
for all your money.
violently without your consent.
Yes,
They
make him
grape
whine.
the shit out of
Did
you.
give your
Right.
consent.
No, actually,
Actually,
yeah.
they did get your
They
consent.
charged you to have it
so
done.
would it be
Yes.
grape?
Yes. No. It's consensual.
It's more like
It's like with R. Kelly. Like you think there's something to gain out of it,
Yeah.
but all you end up with is
Baby oil.
PTSD.
they piss all over you.
Yep. And you like it.
What are they grooming?
Grooming.
It's more like
Yes.
that.
Grooming.
Yeah.
Yes.
Yeah.
Actually, with Disney,
It's
You ever
rape.
notice all the
It's a little
Disney
too
characters,
much like
all the
that.
Disney movies, they don't have mothers, or it's a wicked stepmother. Frozen kind of fixed that, but before that, Snow
the
White,
dads are always, like,
Cinderella.
morons?
Yeah, but he had some parent issues. Walt Disney did.
Huh.
Ariel
Well, going
didn't have
through
a
like
mother.
World War II, I'm sure.
yeah. Why don't we psychoanalyze Walt Disney?
Yeah, he's messed up, man.
Yeah.
All right. Where
Can
do we end this?
on a darker note?
Where do we
Yeah.
end on this one? I think we end on.
Well, you end on grumpy. You shouldn't end on grumpy.
No, we do that every time because it's
Okay.
typically funny.
Oh, okay.
Yes.
Yeah, we're making fun
Well-
of things.
We'll end on the.
Hey Siri, how should we end this episode?
Thank you.